actually hear me. Is this thing recording? Okay, good. I promised some people that I would never do a video while I was driving again, but unfortunately I'm going to have to break that promise today because I don't really have any other time to do this. But I am going to pay total attention to the road, so excuse me for not looking at the camera. But anyway, this is just a little update. If you've been watching my videos, you know that my last video, I totally had a meltdown. And I think, you know, rightfully so. I'm going to get over. Okay, I think rightfully so. You know, everything just kind of hit home the other day. And, so now I'm kind of seeing like the light at the end of the tunnel here. I'm kind of feeling a little bit hopeful, which is awesome. Because I gotta tell you, I really felt like going with the hysterectomy that I was really doing something that I didn't want to do. And I was doing it because someone else wanted me to do it, not because I thought it was the right decision for me. And I was repeatedly trying to talk myself into liking the idea of the hysterectomy, knowing that I hated it. So with that being said, there is some hope. I was misinformed about the neurosurgery, the radical trachelectomy. And what that is it's a surgery that takes away the cancer. Well, they take out your cervix, and that's where my cancer is. They take out your cervix, and that's it. They leave your uterus, and they leave your ovaries. And at first, I was informed that it was such a radical, invasive surgery, and the recovery time was going to be terrible, and, you know, it was, you know, crazy to do, and this and that. So, so I kind of went on that, blindly, and thinking, you know, oh, well, God, I don't want to do that to my family. And little did I know that, like, the person telling me all that was probably just manipulating me into getting me to do what she wanted me to do. So anyway, a friend of mine had been doing some research, Tara, and I started doing some research, and come to find out that this surgery is a lot less invasive than actually having a hysterectomy during your C-section. Most of the time it's done by laparoscopically, and I've already had that kind of surgery before when I had my gastric bypass, so I know like kind of what to expect. The recovery time is actually supposed to be shorter. I won't have to come home with a catheter in me for weeks like I would with a hysterectomy. And the outcome, as far as the cancer goes, of having the neurosurgery versus the hysterectomy are the same. So as far as the cancer coming back and such, not one surgery is better than the other surgery. Just one of them happens to leave your uterus and one of them doesn't. So with all that being said, I have like a little bit of hope now. And the thing is, you know, it just wasn't in my heart. You know, if I still have to have this hysterectomy, if I'm not a good candidate for the neurosurgery, I don't even know yet. I have to meet with this doctor. And time is of the essence because they just actually gave me a date to deliver the baby today. So time is of the essence here. So if I'm a good candidate, I think that's what we're going to do. And James and I both really feel strongly about it, and it's something very hard that, you know, these last couple weeks have been so hard. And I mean, I've cried, I've had anxiety attacks, it was really, really hard, and just trying to like tell myself that this hysterectomy was the best thing, and when I feel like in my heart that it's just not. And I knew that my husband, you know, I knew that he didn't want me to have it, but I knew that he wants me to be healthy, you know, and so that's another reason I was just going to go ahead and do it, because I know he wants me to be healthy. But then he came to me and said, maybe we should look into that other surgery. And when he came to me, my husband's not a man of a lot of words when it comes to like feelings and things like that, you know, he's a guy. So I know it took a lot for him to, you know, probably step up and say, hey, you know, I think we should take a look at this other option here before we do something that, you know, we might regret later. And so he's my husband. I love him. I have to take his opinion into consideration. And I just felt like a sigh of relief when he told me that. Like, I was like, really? You too? Like, you don't want to do this either? Like, I don't either. So, anyway, right now everything is all up in the air. We have to meet with this other doctor still. And they usually don't even meet these surgeons because he's not an OB, he's a surgeon. And they have some kind of weird policy at this hospital that they don't meet with pregnant women. I don't know. But, so they're going to have to make an exception to even meet with me. But he's going to have to meet with me and go over everything, and if it is, you know, a good option for us and everything. So, anyway, so hopefully that happens very, very soon. I just left my regular OB. She gave us a C-section date, which I'm not revealing yet because she gave me 2 days to choose from, and I don't want to say the 2 days until we know for sure that she's going to be here on those days, on one of those days. Also, what else? I have another sonogram next week where we actually get to see baby, so that'll be good. It's not a 3D, 4D, so that sucks, but at least we'll get to see her. And then I have another OB appointment with her, and then I have another appointment with the high-risk doctors, and then I have a appointment with the oncologist tomorrow where she'll be doing another coloscopy. So I have a lot of doctor's appointments and a lot of things to keep me busy. So anyway, I'm feeling a lot better, and I just want to let everyone know what's kind of going on. And the decision we have made right now is we don't have a decision until we've talked to more than just the one doctor. So anyway, but feeling very hopeful. And, you know, if I'm not a good candidate for this new surgery and I end up having to have the hysterectomy, then I can say that at least we met with him, and at least I know, you know, that I wasn't a good candidate or it wasn't right for us. But without even, like, giving it a shot when, you know what I mean? Like, I would have felt guilty forever if I didn't even at least meet with this person. So, and not to say that I didn't try, you know? So anyway, that's it. I am 34 weeks and a day today, and that is all of this video. I have to go into the store to go get some stuff that I'm making for my girls' night tomorrow. Yay! So anyway, I gotta go, and I want to thank everyone for your support and kind words and all. I know I get a lot of text messages and I get a lot of emails and stuff, and I just want everyone to know that I do read them, and I do it's just hard for me. I'm still not at the point where I want to really pick up the phone and talk to a lot of people about it. I'm not there yet. I'm not that comfortable with it yet. I talked to a few people, like close people and people that have been through this before, but it's just not something that I want to keep talking about over and over and over again, because it's all I'm thinking about, so I don't want to talk about it. But anyway, I'm gonna go into the store. So anyway, that's the update as of now. So once I know something, I'll let you guys know something. So anyway, thanks everybody. Bye.